Hello, beautiful souls. Here we are again together, and today we're going to share about manifesting. What is it, and how do we do it? How do we make it really simple to be able to manifest? So let's start by saying everything we do, we are somehow manifesting. When you get up in the morning, you're manifesting, you're creating something. You have to get your feet off of the bed, onto the floor, and then starting whatever you're doing in the day. Some people like to have a to-do list that they have started the night before, or they have awareness in their thinking about what the day is going to hold for them. Other people are able to really just free flow through that day. And those who free flow are still about, how do I live really well? You know, I want this to be a good day. Now, when we manifest, we often need to have a focus, a goal, something that's driving us towards it so that we can take action. Otherwise, sometimes we forget about, why am I doing what I'm doing? So sometimes we need to write down, or some people have a vision board where they've put beautiful pictures or symbols of what they're trying to create and manifest in their life. And those should, if you're doing a vision board or even a simple picture that you put it somewhere where you're seeing it all the time. Why? Because you're putting into your awareness, your subconscious, what you want to create in your life. Whether it be on the mirror of the bathroom or a kitchen table, or on the background of a phone, something that you're going to see a lot that just triggers that place of what you're moving towards. So the first thing is to have a focus, something you're passionate about, because that passion makes you feel alive. And then that's going to be the driving force that gets you through, not only in the good times, but in the difficult times. Now, what often happens is the next thing we do after having our vision or our idea, what we want to create, is then our mind gets busy about thinking about, so how do I do it? And this is where I'm going to encourage you to use the word let go. Because our mind works very logically. Our mind works by what it's learned before, what it knows, and the patterns. It doesn't know this new place, so we have to break free from that. What are we doing instead? When we let go, we go, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know how this is going to be created in my life. Is the path that you want to stay on is connected to your own passion, what makes you feel full or alive or a gut feeling? I'm trying to give words that are common that we might all use that you can connect with. And that gut feeling or that passion is going to guide you. For example, let's say I already have my goal, and then I wake up one day and I suddenly feel I need to call someone. And that day, do it. Even if your mind says, but I know they're not available. You know, they're somewhere else. Still call. Maybe you'll get a hold of them. Maybe you won't. Maybe calling them leads you to something else. Like, you've got to be willing to follow a bit of the path that you're being guided down. So you have to say yes to what makes you feel passionate, alive, or that gut feeling, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment. I want to share a story about a young man I saw years ago, and he came and he wanted to be a rock star. And everyone told him he should have a more realistic goal in life. You should look at going to college, university, that people don't make it as rock stars. And I quizzed him and I said, why do you want to do this? And he said, because I love making people happy. I love the feel I get inside myself when I sing for them or play guitar, both of which if he did. And it does something for me. I feel bigger than I really am. I said, okay, well, if you want to be a rock star, you have to become very committed to that. And what that means is you can't let anything get in your way. You might have people who tell you can't. You'll have maybe self-doubts. You're going to have to work with that, but keep focused on what you want. He was that passionate about wanting to be a rock star that I will tell you all that indeed he is a rock star to this day. So he accomplished it, and he did meet with rejection, but he was willing to, even on his worst days, kind of go, okay, this is a moment in time, and I don't feel good, and I'm upset, but I'm going to keep going. There's got to be a way to do this. And he did it. We're no different. It doesn't take someone special. And so, number one, have your goal and your focus. Number two, let go and then be willing to follow your gut feeling, your intuition. Number three, be willing to take action. Take action on those gut feelings. Number four, watch where the mind will want to create a story about why you can't, why you shouldn't, your insecurities, your uncertainties. Notice that road and put a big stop sign there and say, oh, this is leading nowhere. I need to get back into what makes me feel alive. That's going to be what pulls you all the time. So you see that there's steps. Be careful not to set up your own expectations about what you think it should look like or how it should happen, because it may happen very differently than what you thought. I'm going to give you my own little story. I travel with people to South America, and I was there in 2023. And I had a lot of things as the group leader and guiding over 20 people. I had to change a hotel. I did that with ease. A plane got canceled, no problem. We found a bus. Now there was a plane that was going to lead us to getting out of the country. Not only did that plane get canceled, but the airport got shut down. And I went up into my mind, how am I going to get all these people out of this country into their homelands? And my mind couldn't figure it out. It had no answer. And I had to take myself later that day into a quietness inside myself. And I'll tell you, it was a lot of work, because I was upset. I was like, how come this is happening? All these questions. I had to say, stop, it doesn't matter. I just need to kind of know, how do I get to the point where we're all going to get home safe? And I just kept my focus there. And as I got quieter and my mind got quieter, letting go, there was this gut feeling that everything was going to be okay. Don't worry, we got this. I didn't have any answers how. I wake up the next morning, I get on the bus, everyone's asking me, how are we getting out of here? My answer to them was, don't worry, it's all okay, we got this. I didn't have an answer more direct than that. And it calmed everyone. And sure enough, 2 hours later, I had texted my travel agent and said, we got a big problem. And she texted me back, and 2 hours later she said, Heidi, I've reassigned, I've gotten everyone a new plane at a different airport. You're gonna have to find a way to travel to that airport, and you're all gonna get home. And then it became easy. I just needed to have a bus, and it was an amazing ride. We saw things that I had never seen in that country before, and I'm pretty sure I'll never see them in my life again. But I had to get out of the expectation and bypass and get through my frustration, my irritation. So my friends, don't give up. That's going to be the core. You know, if we list this in steps, is don't give up. Keep listening to your gut, your intuition, let it guide you. It might happen the next day, or it may take a bit longer than what you hoped for. That's okay, because there's something that knows the best balance and best timing for everything. So I hope I can send you away with that. I hope I can send you away to go dream and make little goals and big ones, and then write them down, focus on them, let go of the how-tos, listen to your gut, and take action. And then really congratulate yourself and celebrate when it all comes true. Take care.